Okay, I'm gonna get started on this video right here. How are you doing? This is Tommy Charles of the Speakers of Organization LLC coming to you once again. I apologize. I was supposed to have Jeff here today. It's just been not a hectic day, but a rush day. So I left my phone. I left notes. I left a lot of things today. And I'm one of those type of people, since we live in the age of technology, I don't know anybody's telephone number by heart, no one's. So if I don't have my phone, I don't have any one's telephone number. So my friend Jeff that you've seen on the other videos we have done, I don't have his telephone number. I don't know it by heart. For everybody's phone number is stored in my phone. And I walked out the house and I left my phone. I left other things that I needed today. But anyway, we're going to get started. I'm going to get started. I was hoping Jeff was still going to show up here, but evidently he didn't. And I have some other things that I have to do. But I feel like it was a topic that I want to speak on today, and that's how to create a happy workplace and the importance of having a healthy workplace. And I'm hoping this video, people that's in a position of power, supervisors, people in management, I'm hoping that they get to see this video, and I hope this video encourage whoever to change. If they're living in if they're working in a hostile environment, if they're the type of people that's in leadership that don't treat their people right or fairly, I'm hoping that they'll watch this video on some things that I'm going to say to change their mind, that their atmosphere in their workplace will be better and more comfortable, because it's very important. Again, I'm Tommy Charles of the Speakers of Organization LLC, and you can go to our website at www.com. I apologize, www.thespeakersoforganization.com. It's been kind of a rush day for me. So what I want to get, I think this is a very important topic, because the way that if a person is living in a hostile workplace, that can affect their home life. It can affect their work. It can affect the way that they interact with other people. So it's very, very, very important, and you that don't understand need to understand that working in a healthy workplace is very, very, very important. Before I go any further, I'd like to say prayers in my video to the Most High. Dear Most High, I ask that you change people's hearts. Whoever see this video, that they may spread it, that they may be encouraged by this video to have their workplace comfortable, relaxing, and enjoyable to the best of its ability. Most High, we ask that you touch people's hearts, touch people's place, that they will even invite you into their workplace, for you are the Most High God. You are the one that created all things. Everything on this earth that exists, Most High, is because of you, visible and invisible. People and men and women make things by hands, but it's you who give the wisdom, the knowledge, and the understanding how to make it. I want to talk about a very important subject that's a baseline for individuals. Most High, I ask that you touch people's hearts, change their hearts, let there be a change. That people's hearts will turn from evil from wickedness to righteous and to right. And I thank you, Most High, in the name of Yeshua. And as I explained in all my videos, so people may understand, there's systems that's concrete and very deeply rooted in this earth before we got here and before we all were born here. And one of the things is the name of the Son of God, who I always explain. I call him by his ancient Aramaic name, which is Isho. And the Most High, I call him by his ancient Aramaic name, Ahaya. That's who the world called God, who the world calls Lord, who the world calls Jehovah, and his son, the world calls him Jesus. but I rather go by his ancient name. But I want to get on this subject right here about the workplace. I've been working, almost 56 years old. I've been around, I've met so many types of people, I've been in so many different types of atmosphere. When you get to my age, you become a person very experienced in a lot of subjects, in a lot of areas, from just living life. And one of the things that's very, very, very important and was very, very important to have is a healthy workplace. It's very important to have a healthy workplace. And what controls the workplace is a person's mind. And that's what I always explain to people, that it's the mind that controls you. It's the mind, whatever your mindset in is, that's what controls you. And it's very important to have a healthy workplace, because it is required by law. It is required. It's just the way of life on this earth, on the land and the territories of the earth, in every nation, that people have to work for their earnings. People go to work, majority of people go to work not because they like to and not because they just enjoy to, but it's because they have to. Because going to work, as we all know, affords us to buy the things and live in the places where we live and buy the things that we do, and it affords us food to eat, the things that we need that's a necessity, like food, clothing, and shelter. So it's very important that you create a healthy workplace, a comfortable workplace. I never understood how people's minds, and I guess in another way I can't say I understand, because there are some people that just like to be evil. There's some people that just like to be miserable. There's some people that just love to complain and always complain, and the only conversations that they know how to hold and carry are conversations that's complaining, down-rating, and gossiping, things like that. And those type of things create a hectic and an uncomfortable lifestyle. There's some people that may have been bullied all their lives. They have a terrible home life, and they end up coming into the workplace and they get promoted into management and supervisor positions and lead positions and all of that type of stuff. But their minds are so messed up, and they don't have any people skills. They don't. It's like they don't understand, basic facts. And there's some people that just get into the position of power, and it goes to their head, and their head becomes big, and instead of being humble, and instead of being compassionate about people. So we have all types of mentalities and personalities working in the workplace. And the workplace is a mandatory. It's mandatory because people have to eat. There's really nothing on this earth that's free. Nothing. We have to pay for our food, our utilities, our rent, our mortgage, our car payments, our insurance, clothing. If we have children, we have to provide those type of things to them, food, clothing. You want to buy them gifts and all of that. You want your children to be, happy. So to be able to provide all of that type of all of that type of stuff, you have to go to the workplace, whether it's professional, whether it's labor, whatever. People go to work because they have to, and there are very few people that can say, you know what, I like my job. And any of you that can say that you like your job, you need to understand that you are a blessed people. You're a blessed individual to be able to say, this is what I enjoy doing. You have many people to go to college for 2 years, 4 years, 6 years, or whatever, 8 years, and they're still unemployed. But the thing that I do want to insist, and what I want to stress to you today is, if you're in a position of leadership, if you're in a position of management or any type of power in the workplace, what you need to do is learn how to create a healthy and a comfortable workplace for your people, for your employees. And that's very important. We all deal with stress. We all deal with things and within our daily lives. Living on this earth is not easy at all. It's hard. And we reach a lot of things. So I want to speak some maturity to you. And the first thing that what really needs to be done is a person needs to hire healthy and healthy personnel, I should say. You need to hire people that's all right with themselves, positive people, people that have people skills, that know how to talk or respect for people, because in the workplace everybody is grown. Everybody is basically grown. And you have to understand that when you're talking to people, everybody wants to be respected. The people that love that's messed up in the head, that like disrespecting people, talking to people anyway, taking the power what they have for granted and abusing their power, they themselves want to be respected, and they want to be loved, just like the next person that they're dogging out. God expects you, the Most High expects you to operate correctly in your workplace, and even the regular employees, because it's the bottom people that work at the bottom that make your company successful. If everybody that worked at the bottom, I'm talking about the low level positions in your company, if they all walked out at the same time, your company will close, or you have to do the rehiring process. You'll lose money. So you need to respect the people that's working at the lower level positions in your job, whether it's a janitor or whoever it may be. They need to be respected, and you need to understand that. And I'm speaking right now to the people in management, to the supervisors. I'm speaking to you, and because you need to come to the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding that you need to treat your employees right, and you need to treat them fair. And all your personal issues, your marital issues, what happened to you as a child, does not need to reflect on how you mistreat your employees or your co-workers. You can talk to just about anybody, and a lot of people have things to say, complain about their job. Learn how, whatever your position is, or whatever that job required, learn how to make it comfortable. Be direct with your employees. Show them kindness. Speak to them like they're human beings. You'll catch. There's a saying that they used to say when I was younger: you catch more flies with sugar than you can with salt. So, if you show respect, if you show kindness, don't be the type of individual that always trying to kiss up to the people that's over you. You got people that's over people, but they have people over them, but they want to dog the people that's under them. But the people that's over them, they kiss up and smiling in their faces, and he, and all of that type of stuff. You see what I'm saying? Understand that anybody can be replaced. And these are type of things that you have to understand. And you need to start changing today, because there are terrible people that's working in the workplace. There's terrible people with terrible personalities and mentalities that's working in the workplace that's over people. You have different positions where situations where a person in a higher position just kept on dogging individuals out and causing them to lose their jobs. And then they come back and commit murder on the individual that did that. See, what you need to understand, and I'm even talking to the co-workers that love to kiss up and be up in everybody's face and love trying to, it's like your comfort zone is trying to get other people in trouble. And what you need to understand, that whatever a person, whatever they may do, in the industry of the workplace, they're doing it because they have to. They're doing it because they have to take care of themselves and their families. And many of those people have children. And what you need to understand is that a child does not understand the whole system of how this world operates. All they know is mom, dad. We need food in the refrigerator. We need food in our cabinets. You see what I'm saying? That's so when they're hungry and their stomach hurting, they're depending on their mother, fathers, guardians, or whoever is over them to feed them and to clothe them. You see, so before you start trying to get anybody in trouble for no reason and picking on people, you need to understand that just like where you work at is your livelihood, it's that individual's livelihood too. To be evil and wicked and just trying to get people in trouble and always trying to stir up trouble is a sin before the Most High. And you must understand that you're going to be judged on your actions. People, that's what people of the earth fail to realize. They fail to realize that there's a Most High. They fail to realize that they themselves have to answer to. It doesn't matter if you're a king, president, an ambassador, CEO, a president of an organization, if you're whatever in management, it does not matter. Because one thing what you need to realize, just like I'm going to die, my death day is coming, your death day is coming. And when it comes, everything that you do, everything that you say, and all the imaginations of your thoughts, you got to give account to the Most High. So do I. So that's why I try to bring happiness. That's why I try to bring relaxation. That's why I try to bring. I have a sense of humor by nature. I've never been the individual that's been in the workplace trying to get people in trouble. You know, and always worried about what the next person do. Worry about what you do. You're not perfect yourself. You haven't been perfect. You haven't did your job perfectly. So don't be trying to get other people in trouble for no reason. All work together. You can create a happy environment. You can create positive production by creating a positive workplace, a comfortable workplace. And that's something you need to understand. Because right now, a lot of people lack maturity in that subject. They don't understand that. If you have hatred, dislike, and you don't care about people, then you need not to be in management. You need not to be in a leadership position. You see what I'm saying? That's why if a person comes to me and want to tell on somebody, I don't even want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Don't tell me about it unless it's something that's very important. But you have people that just love to kiss up, because I think this is just my opinion. I feel like when you have a person in the workplace that's always trying to kiss up and be in whoever is over them in their face all the time, then they're trying to find security in themselves for their job. So if I decide, whoever is over me in the workplace, if I decide to be in that individual's face all the time, I'm always in their office, I'm always just in their face, then that must be my security. So if anything happened, that individual won't he'll get other people or let go other people before he'll let go me, if possible. You see? But not me. You know, I'd rather be an individual. Let me be myself. I'm going to be myself. I'm not going to kiss up to anybody. I'm not going to be in anybody's face. I'm not worried about what the next person doing. I'm worried about what I'm doing. Don't come messing with me. Don't come picking with me. Don't do none of that. See, that's the mentality that I have in the workplace. I'm going to come here and I'm going to do my job. I'm going to treat everybody with respect. I'm going to treat everybody with kindness. If a person speaks, we don't have to be buddies. We don't have to talk on the phone. We don't have to go hang out. I care nothing about any of that. But it's just all about the respect. So if you have people under you, treat the people with respect. With respect. The people that work in the lower levels of your position, understand they are the muscle of your organization. They are the muscle of your company. They are the muscle of your business. They are very important. Very important. Because they are the ones that make the wheels go round in your business, in your place of business. It doesn't matter if you work for the government, the state, a city, a county, or anything. It doesn't matter. You have to be a community-minded individual. You have to be an individual that know how to work with others. They teach you that in primary school. You get graded on that when you have been graded on that when you were in the first, second, and third grade. How do you get along with others? How do you interact with other children your age? You see, that's something they taught you and graded you on when you were a little child. And the same thing applies to when you're older. And now that you're older, you know, the same thing. You interact positively with your co-workers, with the people that you're over. quit trying to beat it. That cracks me up about individuals. A lot of people want to feel important. They want to be important. They want to have their chests all puffed up because they're in a power of position. But yet you're only a human being. Yet you still have to die. Yet you still sit on the toilet. Yet you still get sick. Yet you still pass gas. Yet your blood is circulating and it's fleshly. And your heart is beating just like anybody else's. You need to understand that you get sick, you throw up just like everybody else. You're going to die. Your body that you live in is going to be buried under the ground, and you have to answer to the Most High just like everybody else. You're not getting away with what you're doing. You're not getting away. See, I don't want to talk to you on a professional level. I don't want to talk to you on and trying to sweet talk and cover things up and have to go by certain things that I can say and things that I can't say. I want to be real with you. I want you to be able to be an individual to examine yourself, look at yourself from the outside in, and to examine what type of individual you are. And then you must have the strength and the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding to understand that, you know what, I need to change. I need to change. I can't, let me not be the way that I am. Let me not keep abusing people, talking about people, trying to cause people to lose their job. These individuals, like I said before, had children that look up to them for food, shelter, and water, and other things. And you're playing and trying to get these people to lose their jobs. When you don't care about them, you don't care about the children. And then on the flip side, I understand you got people that deserve to get fired. You have people that's always trying to get over. I understand that too. Then you have to deal with that. You have to deal with that, and I understand that. But I'm talking about you managers, you supervisors, you people in leadership positions in the workplace that's messing with people, that don't have people skills, that disrespect people. You're the ones I'm talking to. You're the ones that need to change. You're the one that need people skills. It's very important. Oh my goodness! I know a lot of people are not going to change. You have to have a positive mentality to be a positive individual. You have to have a positive mentality to even have a positive workplace. When you sit down in the conference room, treat people with respect. Treat them with kindness. Let the plan and the goal and the agenda of the company and the business be known to people. I'm gonna tell you, and it's no secret, you know, I'm an individual that was born of who the people call African American, black, and all of that, Negro, which I am a Hebrew by nature. You know, our people catch it hard. I've worked on jobs and government position jobs where people in management were sending prejudice or what you would call racist emails. In 2008, President Obama, who the world would call a black man, became elected. And I remember at a government job, there were Caucasian European people talking about, I'm not working for no nigger. But they didn't quit their jobs. The rumors was just going on and on. You see, so even we catch it even harder because of the evilness and the wickedness of the hearts of people. And then we have even some of our people that's in the workplace who's all about me. So they kiss up. Instead of being themselves, they kiss up to the people in higher positions than them to try to distance themselves or to show themselves that they're less African American. There's so many angles that can be covered in this subject. So I'm trying to cover as much as possible before I end this video. So you have to understand that you're going to be accountable before the Most High for all your actions. Everything that you say, we all are. I don't want to be an individual to be mean. I choose not to be an individual to be mean and disrespectful. I am an individual that speak up. I speak out. I'm that type of individual. And I believe in fairness. I believe in truthfulness. I believe in showing respect, and I believe in showing kindness to all people. And any individual that may not be like that, then yeah, I shy away from them. I let them have their space. You know, if a person don't speak, usually I don't speak. I don't believe in kissing up to anybody. I haven't been an individual to kiss up to people, and I'm not going to be an individual to kiss up to people. I'm going to be me, and I'm going to be respectful. I care about what the Most High thinks about me. And then on top of that, I believe in heaven according to what the scriptures say. I believe in hell according to what the scriptures say. So by me believing that, I choose to do right by people. And that's what I live by being right by people. Treat the people in your workplace positively. Treat them with respect. Understand that the Most High sees everything that you do, and you're not getting away with what you're doing. You're not getting away with that. This is something that needs to be understood. If you promote fairly. If you promote the individual, promote the individual fairly, no matter what their nationality is, no matter what their culture is, no matter what their sex is, if they're male or female. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Promote fairly. Have a conscience. Have a conscience. Promote the best person for that job. Whether it's a male, female, no matter what their ages are. Because just age don't bring on maturity. I learned that years ago. I learned that when I was a teenager, because I was always an individual to watch people. I watched their personality. I watched the type of conversations they held. Because what type of conversations a person hold, and the things that they do is what they are as an individual, is what their heart is. You see, so I learned years ago that age do not bring on maturity. It doesn't bring on maturity. You have younger people that's more mature than older people. You have younger people that know how to hold constructive and positive and fruitful conversations, and you have older people who don't know how to do nothing but talk a bunch of foolishness and stupidity and a bunch of garbage. You see, and I learned that when I was like 14, 15 years old. By just listening to people. I used to get sad and depressed listening to grown people talk. People that was my mother's age, people that was my grandmother's age. I would listen to their conversations and how they mingled together, and I would just shake my head and be like, what? That's it? Is this all I have to look forward to? And that's what I began to pray, and I began to ask the Most High, let me not be that type of individual. Let me not be an individual that grow up, and as I become older and an older man, that I don't know how to hold a conversation, that I hold no maturity. You see, so I'm going to be what I am until I die. And when I say that, I mean I'm going to be positive. I'm going to show kindness. I'm going to show respect to all people. I'm going to be fair to all people. I'm not going to be shiesty, shady, deceitful. I don't want to be like that. Because I understand that this life is temporary. There's even you that work in the workplace, your position is only temporary. It's either you're going to quit your job, you're going to get laid off of your job, or you're going to die while you're still working at that job, or you're going to come to the place of retirement. All things come to an end. Everything comes to an end. No matter what profession you work in, it's going to come to an end. One way or another, nothing is temporary. The people that you work with, your co-workers, you only know them for a limited time. And then the time comes, just like you never knew them before you started working on that job, the time is going to come where you're not going to know them again. And that's the way life is. Life is a revolving door. Like King Solomon said in the scripture, he said, there's nothing new under the sun. What was, is. And what is going to be today. And he's talking about the personality and the mentalities of the human mind. What you said, what you think, and how you act. Somebody already thought that did that, was like that already. Treat your people fair. Treat them with kindness. Treat everybody. So what? You may make more money than the next person. I may make more money than him, her, and them. Them, and them. I might make more money than them. But do I feel like I'm better than them? No. If I walk somewhere and a person is cleaning the toilet, I speak, hey, how you doing today? If they want to hold a conversation with me, we're going to talk. I used to be a janitor before. You understand? And so I want you all to reason with what I'm saying and what I've said in this video today. Because it's very important. Do your part to make people's lives comfortable. You make your people, don't fussing at people for no reason and showing mean. That's unnecessary. You know how much respect I get by just being kind to people, being straight up with people. People know when you fake and phony. People know that. I don't even want nobody to be around me and talk to me because they're being fake and phony. Do that because you're genuine. That's why I tell people all the time, if I laugh with you, if I talk with you, hold a conversation with you, if I talk lightly to you, whatever it is, I'm talking to you and I'm laughing with you and I'm joking with you from my heart. I'm not joking and doing all that and being fake and phony. So I'm an individual, I speak out, I call people out. Some people may say I'm a troublemaker, but no, I'm not. You're not going to come to me and be fake and phony and hold no conversation and laugh in my face, and I know what you are. And that's the individual I am, and that's what I plan on dying by. My main goal is not to kiss up to anybody or to suck up to anybody. The scriptures say, don't fear him who can kill the body, but fear him who can kill after he kill the body. He has power to kill the soul and cast it into hell. You have to answer before the Most High for everything that you do, and that's including in the workplace, on your job, and your position. You have to be accountable for it. When you show that you care, your employees, when you show that they care and they feel that you care, it'll make them produce more product for you. It will make them do things for you because they know they appreciate it. Show your employees that you appreciate them. Show the people that's under you that you appreciate them. You will have people, majority of the people you'll come, I don't mind, hey, all right, this is cool, let me do this. You care about me. Now when you come around, they feel comfortable. They feel comfortable. There's more hits. I'm just talking off my head. I can write and have a chart and everything that needs to be done, but I'm talking off the top of my head because I want people and I want the workplace to change for people. I want people to be able to come to work and don't mind coming to work. I want people to be able to have management and supervisors over them that don't judge them by the culture that they are, but by the people that they are. Just speaking and saying hello genuinely, it's nothing wrong with that. It's nothing wrong with that. Do that. But then, like I say, if a person don't speak, then I don't speak. It's not because I hate them or dislike them. It's just, hey, they don't speak. They may dislike me just because of the culture, the color of who I am, and the things that I have to deal with in this life. You see, they may hate me for that, but that's between them and the Most High. It's not between me and that individual. If you hate me, you hate me. If you dislike me, you dislike me. You have to answer to the Most High for that. Because one thing that needs to be understood, there is no such thing as you hating me or I'm hating you or dislike you without a cause. Now, when my time come to die, and your time come to die, now we both living in the presence of the Most High. And now it don't work like that. We have to be on the same sheet of music and get along and have respect on this earth right here. And the things that we speak earthly things. The conversations we speak is earthly. Everything we do is earthly. You see? So It's not saying that we have to hang out, talk on the phone, be friends, or any of that. It doesn't mean that, but it means we respect each other. I don't hate you. I don't dislike you. So if I live for the Most High through His Son, and you live through the Most High through your Son, and we don't even have any communication, but when we say, hey, how you doing? That's cool. Then we can be up in the presence of the Most High when we both die and be, hey, brother, I love you. Because we had that love for each other down here on this earth. But if you hate me and I'm hating you and I'm doing stuff against you and you doing stuff against me, and come on, man, I'm dogging you out trying to get you in trouble, and you dogging me out trying to get me in trouble, and or whatever. And now we both dead, and we supposed to be in the presence of the Most High after our death and living in the presence of the Most High. No, it doesn't work that way. That's why the scriptures say if you don't have that, if you don't have love, you're nothing. You're tingling brass. You're nothing. Even though you give your body to be burnt. If you have not love, which is charity, charity is love. If you have not that, then you're nothing. That's what the scripture said. That's what's told in the scripture. The living on this earth is hard, and I know that, like I said, dealing with the mentality and the personalities of people is hard. I understand that. So I'm going to end this video, and I'm going to close out, and I hope I said some things to encourage you to make your workplace better. That's what that I'm hoping I said something to make you understand that you have to make your workplace better. Understand, I'm the culture of what I am. I'm a male because the Most High God created me this. He created me like this. I'm not ashamed. I have no regrets on being who I am as an individual, but my goal is to always improve as each and every day. Let me improve as a person. Let me become mature, more mature as an individual. Let my mentality not be what it was 3 years ago, but let me be more mature. Let me continue to prove on myself as an individual and as a person is what I'm talking about. Not in materialistic things, but me as an individual, as a person, as the maturity of my mind. Let my heart mature all the way and let it keep maturing until my death. Let me be able to speak and kick that knowledge out to the youth and to the youngins, to the children, to the young people, to the younger adults. Let me be a substance for them. And that's what life is all about. That's what satisfaction is. I don't teach hate and dislike, but I speak truth. So I thank you for the time that you have given on this video. Those people in position of power in your workplace, let them see this video. Let them see this video. Because things don't have to be the way that it is. Things don't have to be as terrible as what it is. Your workplace don't have to be miserable. What controls the atmosphere in your workplace is the individual's mind and the individual's personality. So if you're working in a messed up environment, it's because your people are messed up. It's because your management is messed up. It's because your supervisors are basically messed up. If you're living in an uncomfortable environment in your workplace. If you're working in a healthy environment, that's because you're working around people who care about you. Whether you're in management or working on the lowest paying level in that job, if you're comfortable, it's because the people care about you. So what, you make more money? So what, you make way more money than an individual? Does that give you the right to look down or to talk down to that individual? And you people that's at the lower levels, you have to respect the people that's in the higher positions too. Respect goes both ways. There has to be a change. So I'm asking you and I'm challenging you, and I'm just asking you basically what you're gonna do. Are you gonna continue day after day, week after week, month after month, and year after year on the same level and being the same type of individual until your death and just be all messed up? Because if you do, everybody know truth when they die. You can believe what you want to believe on this earth. You can go in the direction that you want to go on because you have that power of choice. But I'm guaranteeing, I promise you, on your death day, you know. Do you know how many people have regrets on their death day and wish I would have did this better, did that better, spent more time with my family? I wish I would have treated people better on their deathbed or when they're in the transitioning of death. Have you heard the stories? Have you experienced people that died? Have many regrets. They have many regrets. I wish they would have done better, but we don't have to wait until death. We can do it, make that change right now. We can make that change right now. We can be and understand that even though I'm in this conference room by myself, I'm in this conference room by myself. There's nobody in this conference room with me as I talk to you. But you know who see me? You're going to know later on when I upload this video. But who see me right now is the Most High. He has his eyes. He know I'm in this conference room right now talking to you. You see? He sees all things and know all things at all times. Every individual. The power and the might and the glory in who he is cannot even be fathomed or understood by the human mind. You can't understand. Look at the earth. Look at all the people that's on the earth. When you're driving in the rush hour, and you're on the highway, the expressways, and downtown, and all that stuff, and you see all these people, and the Most High God knows how much hair they have on their head. He knows everything about it, and nobody slipped through the cracks. On this earth, people slip through the cracks. On this earth, people are forgotten. The Most High, it's not like that with the Most High. With the Most High, there are no mistakes. And you got to know, and you must know that we all have to answer to it. So I speak these things to you while I'm living on the earth. And when my time comes and my body is in the casket, let it be that I said all that I could say to you as people as I've done to my children. I thank you for your time.